Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games, and Finland once again has suggested the cell tower was interesting. So let's do that again. I like cell tower. So we'll start with tower. Okay, so I want to put the E at the end for both words. I don't know why, but I thought of shine. Shine is a nice word. Neither of them have E at the end. That's interesting. E is so common at the end that's surprising. Okay, still looking at the left word. What if we do something like FLE or PLE, something like that? Ooh, but you know what I just saw? I just saw ETCH, and the right word does have a T in it. Like fetch. I kind of want to guess fetch, so I am. No, there's no H. Oop, almost did that. Let's think of something else then. I was thinking of like flesh, but there's no S or H. Excuse me. Ooh. I want the E in the middle. That's what I want. How am I going to do that? Or I could do EA here. I'm going to guess dealt for the right word. I just saw that, and that's a cool word. I'm going to do that. I found where the T goes, and I found where the E goes on the left side. Okay, so I'm thinking on the right, we have something L, E, something T. Now what goes between that E and the T? Ooh, you know what's fun? Elect. That's fun enough to guess. And it's correct. Ooh, and that gave us the double E on the left, so that was totally worth it. What is it, though? We don't have any consonants yet. I'm thinking Y at the end. Doesn't that just look good? But what can we actually do? Beefy? Ah, nice. Elect Beefy. I don't know who Beefy is, but elect Beefy. All right. Let's do Quordle. Let's elect Beefy. That's a lot of E's. Okay. How about Mousy? How about not? I need letters. Let's just get more letters. Let's do drink. Well, that seemed helpful. Third is probably the bottom right word. Yep. Ooh. I'm thinking H-O, and then there's a D somewhere. Howdy. Howdy's such a good word. Okay. And then... grass? Wasn't I just talking about grass? I was talking about grass somewhere. Not in this video, though. Something I was doing, I was talking about grasp. Or maybe it was clasp. Anyway. Let's see. Top left. We have one guess left. Luckily, we have all of our letters, so we just have to unmix them and hope that there's only one way to unmix them. It's kind of a weird set of letters to not be able to put them, like, you know what I mean? Like the way where they are yellow is actually restricting us quite a bit. Like I would normally want to put L second, for example, or G first. Or if G was last, I'd want to do ing. Like everything I'm looking at is just suddenly, nope, no, not allowed to do that one. But it's not nylog. Linog. What the heck? Lingo. Hey, that Linog was pretty close. It's lingo. Lingo is a cool word. I think lingo is the name of a word game. Okay. Well, let's move on to the cell tower. At least I didn't lose the Quordle today. I'm rushing a little bit because I just streamed and then had lunch, and now I'm trying to record all my videos that I should have done last night. But last night I played League of Legends instead. I played a Moo Moo Jungle, and I think I did pretty well, so I had a lot of fun. But it means that all these videos are late, so, you know, you have to deal with that. I really think that we're something like great and join or joins. But that feels a bit obvious and short. I mean, what else are we doing besides join? Like, that feels like the only thing that's going to happen there. Or joins. So if we have join sketched out with maybe the S, what are we doing with this R? Because the R is going to start a word for sure. I don't think risk with a C is a word. It's not. So like we got to do. Is there a discard? I don't see a discard, but. If I have joins, I'd be doing like risk. If we have card here. Doesn't seem like. Okay. If joins is really the word, then RI is forced because we're not doing RS. We could do rids. We'd have to include the S or the C to connect it though. Rid, but we're not doing DC together. So I like RIS. There might be somewhere else to like get something more concrete here. So this R isn't gonna start a word and follow with T or J. So the only thing that can join the R is the G. So logically we have GR. Then we're not going to J. So we're not going to T. So we're going to the A. GRA is guaranteed. Now I don't know any words that go GRAE, especially not GRAEF or U. So we're going to take the T as well. The T, basically what can we grab after the T? Only the E, the F, or the N. And the only thing that makes sense is E. And then after that, great. I don't know that there's a way to add more letters to great. At least not the F and not the U. Wait, grateful. Never mind. We can do grateful. That's really nice. That must be it. And that's already 8 letters long, so we have to stop there. We'll say it int instead of adding it. Oops. Okay, so that's locked in. Certainly that's grateful. We have this X here. We can do text or something like that. Can we do texting or text? Okay, maybe not. So the J isn't going to use the N. It's going to use the I. And then we're either going to be like John or Joss or Joy. Like joins just makes sense, or join. If I did joins, if I just did the biggest word possible, what are we doing with these letters? Again, it would be RI, Riscard. I don't want to lock in joins or join until I know what's going on up here, but maybe we can think about, let's think about the bottom for a little bit. The problem is this S could end anything, really. Lays, no. Missy. Miss is a word. Haze, no. Sorry about that. Today's going to have a bunch of interruptions, I expect. I have no idea what I was doing. I was doing cell tower, and I got grateful, and I was looking at something. I was looking at the bottom right, if I remember right. Sorry, I'm probably going to repeat some stuff because I actually had to take a long break here. See, plays. Something, no. Mouse all right. Play or plays. I don't know what's better. Or neither. We have another J. What's this one doing? Major? That feels nice. Because then we can do text. Text and major. It's not majority, is it? It is majority. Oh, gotta lock that one in. And that's already 8 letters. I mean, what else is this going to be besides text? We're not doing text thump. Okay, I'm going to eat my words, but I think locking in text is fine. But 4-letter words, I don't know if it's worth locking them in early because they're most likely to be the wrong ones. It's when you find those 8-letter words that just work perfectly. I'm just like, yeah, just lock that in. So what is this? If this is text, we got to start with F. Famous? Can't do famously, can I? It would be 8 letters long, but I think famous is good. And then play or plays, and then omt. What's omt? It could just be pays, but then lomped or lomit. Oh, famous just feels right, though, right? But I need the surrounding to justify it. I could do pays or plays. Omits. Okay, so we're going to do famous, plays, and omits. Or just omit. But do we need the double S? I don't know. We'll find out. This C has to do something. It could go either way. Or both. But it's not taking that T. Cash, just cash. Omits, cash. What's the R doing? It's probably part of an RT word. Ooh. Central, but we have to swap the T and R? Wow. We can't do that. Oh wow, can you imagine this game, but you're allowed to like do a couple swaps and you must in order to win? That would be insane. That would be so hard. If I do omits, like omits fits perfectly with cash there, but what's that other S doing? Wheezy? Can I do wheezy? No. And I'd have to include the S as well. I'm not 100% sure about... I mean, I could technically include some of this with omit before it. Crasomit. Maybe not. What's happening up here? Decent. I think decent, but then the R. There's crash. Decent, crash, omit or omits. Always. But wait. That doesn't work though. Are we doing always? Crashes. Always crashes. Decent. Oh, I missed the A. Good. Okay, omits. Okay, so we can do this. We can do omits. We can do crashes. We can do always. And we can do decent. There we go. Text is locked in. Okay, we just have this area here. Join or joins. It's looking okay. Clearly it's words. We have card here. I really want to do discard, but it just doesn't work. It's id's card. Cooks. But then weed. I don't see this though. Oh, we got powers or something like that. Powers. And then What the heck? This doesn't seem right. Join or joins? This area is tough. I'm having trouble like getting everything to work together. Like if I do powers here, how does this work? Said. What if this ended in CKS? Ooh, checks and ode. Let's just double check that ode is a word, but yeah, okay, so that's exactly what's happening. We've got checks, and then we've got ode, and then we've got powers. Card is looking good, but I still don't know if we're gonna have to join that with something. Like what is happening here? RIDS. Oh, rids is just a word. Oh my gosh. Okay. He rid himself of something. There we go. Straight line again. Nice. There were a lot of opportunities for mistakes here, but I feel like I was careful and did not make them. Almost everything ended up taking its suffix, or taking a much larger suffix, like major instead of major, majority. Instead of play, plays, omit, verse omits, always doesn't, that's fine. Crashes though, instead of crash, it was crashes. Powers took the S. So yeah, joins took the S. Very nice. I just wish this was discard. I wonder if this could be rearranged a little bit to get discard, because card is a nice trap there, right? You're like, oh, card, I'll just lock that in. But then no, it was discard. Anyway, that was fun. I'm going to try to keep things moving as much as possible, just because it's getting late. These videos are all going to be super late. I'm recording them all, and then I'm editing them all just to make... Well, I'm going to record this one. I'll release the Wordle in this one. I'll record the Dordle as well, because those are kind of more time sensitive. And then the New York Times one will basically be so late that it'll be the next day, but that's fine. I already have that saved off. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now, but let's do the Polygonle. If you watch these, you get a little bit behind the scenes stuff. A little conversation there. Okay. It feels like if I put S here and Y here, it really feels like I should be able to just find something. But that said, it's so hard to come up with 8-letter words. I've always struggled with this. What about L instead? Is L easier? Maybe not. Luckily. T or something? Poopy. As I am in a bit of a hurry, this is always so tough for me. I'm gonna do robustly and see if, oh, it's a 7-letter word. Did I say 8 letters? This whole time I thought it was 8 letters, but anyway, I can't do robustly, but I will do poultry, just to see if we end up with, you know, double T, double R with the Y at the end, double P, lots of good stuff. It does not end in Y, so I was not on the right track. There is an L, but it's not the repeated letter. The T, the R, the P are not the repeated letter. There's an O and a U. It feels like we would end up with double O there. That just feels like what's going to happen. And then the U, I guess, can't go here, so we're going to put it here. And then there's a T somewhere. How about ending in loot? Okay. Clearly, we're doing something with loot. Sun loot. We're looting the sun. Fun loot. It's fun to loot. No. I'm sure this is really obvious to you right now. Bun loot. What if it was something like look instead? Outlook. No. Oh, that's what I messed up. The O does go at the start. I was like, oh, I can't put the O there. I'm using O. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Well, Outlook is the answer. There we go. Poultry was very nice on that one. Nice. All right. 6 ordinary words. Entrees, legally. I had the LLLY, and I didn't think of legally or locally. Wow. Okay, outdoor was actually outdoor was not possible because I knew there was an L here. Remarry, that's a fun one. I looked at RRRY as well, didn't I? No, I looked at T and S and P, but I did not look at R. I don't know if I would have gotten remarry though. Maybe. It wouldn't have helped much with Outlook, that's for sure. Let's do the mini. I'm going to turn on Hexpert for the mini because I do try to do Hexpert solves for the mini. Maybe not ease this time for the repeat. Maybe we'll do something like slush. How about slash? I like A better. Oh, there's no A. How about we'll put L's here because that's the only letter we know of, and it seems like it could repeat pretty easily. But that said, what are we doing? Like LY? LE? I don't know if I like that. Oh no, what are we doing? Could we end an L? Oh, maybe an L here. What would go here? I want a consonant here still. T or something? Tilty. Well, that's sad. Filthy. How about pulpy? Pulpy's a word. Nope. Well, L's either the repeat or it's at the end. We might as well try it in the repeat spot. But how does this work? How do we even form this? Oh, lowly would have been... I can't do it now, but lowly. Just thought of it. Lots of LYs. Lively, maybe? I don't know, maybe LEY is lively. Or ELY? I'm not sure. How do we do that? Like, what comes after the L? It's gotta be a vowel. So let's just pick one. Let's pick an O. Low. I like lowly so much. Can I do an E at the end? T looks okay. I could end in T. D maybe. But if this is not double vowel, I feel like I've got to do a vowel at the end. Otherwise, it's 3 consonants in a row. Loggle. Sounds like a wordle variant. Loggle. You're looking at, I don't know, logs of some kind. Trying to fill in the blanks, or I don't know. Someone make Loggle so I can play it. Let's see. Local. I don't know. Label. There's no A. Lidle. Loodle. Oh, it can't beat the E anyway. Let's look at L at the end, and what are we putting before the L? Like an E or something? Imagine if the one time I say, well, the double letter's probably not E, it ends up in E. That would just be irony. Iron E. I don't know. That's a bad joke, but I like it anyway. Egel. I've heard of eagles, but have you heard of eagles? Angels. Can I do A? Can I do like angles? No, it's not a word. There's no A anyway. I'm glad that didn't lock in. Intel. You've heard of Intel. Have you heard of Intel? Could it be in something? Infill or something? Inmill? Intil? Apparently intil is a word. I've heard of until. Well, if you can the till, then can you in the till? L's at the end, so I was right. There's not an L word. Well, if there is an L word, I'm glad I didn't think of it, because it would have been wrong anyway. But we're kind of running out of letters to use here. What goes before this N? Sorry, before the L. I gotta say N. I was thinking of intil still. Like, how do we put a letter here before the L if it's not a vowel? And EL is just, it just looks right, doesn't it? So we're back to E's here, with fewer letters we can use. It's an herbal remedy. Eckle. No, don't double up a letter. What the heck is going on here? And it doesn't, if it's not an E, it's an O, but that doesn't look very promising, does it? Wordle. I've heard of Wordle, but how about Ordle? Like, ending in Earl or something kind of makes sense, but I don't see it. How about a W? Not like this. D, F, oops. Oh, my phone's going off again. Give me a second. Okay, we're fine. C, V. I do need to finish this quickly, though. How am I going to finish this quickly? It's got to be E, right? What is this word? Ertzel. Expel. I'm tempted to guess expel. I am going to. Yeah, it is that. Excel. There we go. Okay. Yes, I did do it. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Blaze for symbol here. Toxin. Chomp. Okay, we got the O. So it's like spook. The S is right, but not the P. Scoff. There we go. Okay, nice and quick. Let's do the Fusele. We have to start with OXE? What starts with OXE? Oxet. Can't even start this one. Oxend. Accent. Accept. What? Why am I thinking about this wrong? Every time I try to go fast, I just get completely, I just hit a wall. Surely there's only one word that starts with OXE, but what is it? Like, it's filled in for me. I have to do all of these. Ox. Can I end with S? Oxers. Oxers is a word. Okay, that's nice. We got the R here. SO maybe? I'm going fast, but I don't want to go so fast as to guess sours. How about sport? All right, there's a lie somewhere. Unfortunately, there's not an obvious one. This R wasn't lying. But we can just double check. We can do something like, probably the T. We know there's an S. So probably the T is the lie. Maybe it's lying about, maybe the S is lying and it's store or something? Not store, but stork? Close. What is it? Story. Okay. One more. Blind Fusele. That works. I don't know what word that is. Strength. I was going for strength, but we need another T in there. How about pulse? Nice. We're gonna get a lie. I think it's gonna be ASE. Given what's available here, because we don't have the O or the I. What adds an ASE? A base? Okay, I think ASE is right, and I think the B is the lie. Darn, a base. Can I do a base again? A face. I have to repeat a letter. Can I do ease then? Lease. Oh, lease was the answer. Nice. Thanks for making me repeat a letter. All right, well, that's it. I have to end the video now. Thank you, everybody. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a kind comment below.